This is one just for you.
This spring, the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union will give a big boost to area businesses when they once again award $225,000 through their Idea Leap Grant. There are 3 regions for the competition: Ocoee, Northwest Georgia, and Chattanooga, and we are excited to be able to be a part of the journey in 2 of those areas this year. You're going to get to come along for the ride too. There are 11 businesses in Northwest Georgia, 10 in the Ocoee-Bradley region that have made it to the semifinals, and we're going to be bringing you a profile of each of them right here on 3+U. The fun part, it's a participatory competition because you have a chance to vote on your favorites through April 4th, when those 21 contestants will get whittled down to a total of 10, 5 in each region. The first week of May, the finalists are going to present their final pitches to the judges right here in our studios during a special 1-hour show, with the winners announced right here on 3+U. So good luck to all of the businesses competing. We've enjoyed getting to know all of you, and y'all sit back. Here we go. As a general rule, probably no one looks forward to going to the doctor unless you are lucky enough to be a patient where we are this morning. We're at All Family Care in Dalton, talking with Karen Lawley, who's a family nurse practitioner, her sister, who's an RN, Leslie Lockhart, and this is all about your family, quite literally, and the families that you serve.
Yes, ma'am.
Good to see you both.
Good to see you.
And really what got us down here this morning is that y'all are semifinalists with the Idea Leap Grant, so congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Were you excited to see your name on that list?
So excited. Overly excited. It is literally like a dream come true.
Well, I'm glad that you used the word dream, because that's where I was going to begin the conversation. The practice was a dream of yours, Leslie.
Yes,
I mean, Karen, since you got into nursing, what, 20 years ago?
20 years ago, yes.
You knew this is something you wanted to do.
Yes, ma'am. I felt called. I felt called to it. And 20 years ago, it was like a pipe dream. And along the way, there's been lots of trials and tribulations and rough roads, and the Lord has paved our way to be here today.
So sometimes when we come and we do these interviews, we have this chance to kind of get to know each other before the cameras start to roll, and we're laughing and having a great time. But then there's some weight that this kind of can carry. There's a lot riding on this for y'all. So I'm not going to pull a Barbara Walters on you, Karen, but you're getting teared up a little bit. And I think it's kind of nice that it's real, because I mentioned the family nature of this. This is your family business. Even the name is in reference to your daughter, your niece.
Yes.
And then go ahead.
She is the all of All Family Care. She is a Alyssa Leanne Lawley, and hopefully one day to be her legacy, that she'll be my boss one day.
So what I want to kind of help y'all get back on track with then is that you love your family.
We do love our family.
The people who come in through your doors love their family.
And they are treated like family here.
And so you set this up. Here you are serving all of Whitfield County. Some people come to you from other parts of the area too. But you like to say from the minute you're 2 years old until you're a very old man or woman,
Yes, ma'am.
they can find care with you.
They certainly can.
I guess what that does for you as the medical provider is it allows you a chance to really get to know them over time.
Yes, ma'am.
So with this Idea Leap Grant, you had to say, look, this is what we're wanting.
Yes.
You do have a rural area here as well. So you're hoping, if you win the money, to do what?
We would like to get an EKG machine so that we can help service our patients.
When people come to you, sometimes it's just for routine stuff. People can get their yearly physicals with you, sports physicals. You see a lot of truck drivers, you said,
Yes,
who do their DOT physicals. Sometimes, though, you don't always know what's wrong with you, and you have to have an ear.
Yes.
Y'all provide that.
Yes, ma'am, we do. I love to just sit down and take the time with my patients, whatever time they need. If they need 20 minutes just to talk, if they need just something to bounce ideas off of, somebody just to lend an ear to listen, which is something that you don't find these days, is a provider that'll just sit down and listen.
So that means that there's not a time limit on how long they're in with you.
There is not a time limit.
Yeah.
You kind of looked up, Leslie.
Yeah, we have a time limit. And sometimes we go and we have Karen wrap it up because we've got patients waiting, but she would sit and talk all day if she could.
Yeah. Well, you also really look to customize your care as much as possible. Again, before the cameras begin to roll, I was asking if you have a different philosophy a little bit. You kind of adapt your philosophy to your patients. Is
Yes,
that
ma'am.
a good way to put it?
That is exactly a good way to put it. We like to tailor each and every care to what is needed for that patient. I don't like cookie cutter medicine. I like to sit down and listen and come up with a list of plans and have a discussion about what the options are.
You are the ultimate caregiver, aren't you?
I try really hard.
So I use that phrase because when we walked in, we don't know people. When we first come in the door, they were all smiles. They had breakfast for us. They have this old Dr. Pepper Coke machine that does everything except take your money, which means that they're free.
They're free to everyone that walks through the door. The UPS people, the delivery, our supply delivery people, our patients, their family, their kids. The kids love the Coke machine.
So you would probably correct me if we could go back in time. I began this by saying nobody looks forward to going to the doctor. Maybe they do when they come here.
The kids look forward to coming. It is not like just coming to a regular doctor's office. They're not scared to come through the door.
Well, we wish you the best of luck
Yes,
in
ma'am.
this Idea Leap grant. I know it's your first year to apply, so congratulations, and keep on loving those patients.
I certainly will. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you. Here's where you can find them. It's all family care in Dalton. Their information and phone number there on your screen. If you're looking for a doctor or a nurse practitioner who really cares, they're the ones. If you have a banking need, whether it's for a small business idea of your own, a mortgage or car loan, even a savings account for a new baby, TVFCU would love to help you. Online or in person, they're there to help. Learn more at tvfcu.com.
When we place our loved ones in a nursing home, we expect them to receive the best care. We meet with families who learn that their